Okay, hello everybody, and welcome back to good old Cliffs of Amber, CK2, House Topcliffe versus House Baratheon. Those dastardly curs. Nagisa, good evening. Joe, welcome. I've kicked my slippers off. It's our stream, I've got to kick my slippers off. Normally I take my jumper off, but I've already taken that off. It's time to get down to business. Yeah, oh yes, I was going to say thank you. Thank you very much, Nagisa, for the edited save. Saved me having to mess about. It worked. I'm assuming it worked anyway. It loaded. Hopefully, I don't think there'll be any issues with it. Fingers crossed. I've turned the music volume down a little bit. Apparently the music volume can be loud at times. Certain musical pieces are a bit louder than others, so I've turned all the audio, all the music audio down just a little smidge. Hopefully that'll be a bit better. JDW, Andrew Hooper, welcome. Did I see Nagisa's plan? I did see Nagisa's plan. Cupboard, welcome to you as well. We'll get to the plans and the machinations in a second. I've got my list. Considering what happened in the last session, right? I was like, right, let me sit down. I went to the doctor's at 3 o'clock. I was going to bore you with my health, but I won't bore you, so forget it. Suffice to say, I'm still on a waiting list to see a neurologist because I've been getting some very neurological type symptoms, which I'm not massively happy about, which have been getting gradually worse over the past 2 or 3 weeks, to be fair. But yeah, anyway. So I went to the doctor's, came back at about 4:15, and I thought, right, I'll get a cup of tea and I'll sit down and let's do some planning here. And I anticipated my list of notes being quite long, considering what happened. You know, we're starting with a new child, suddenly Oliver died, got cancer, then popped his clogs within weeks of being diagnosed. So I thought, oh, this is going to be a lot of upheaval here. You can't see it because of the lights, right? But it's literally, look, it's that much. It's like not even half a page of notes. It's like, what notes? There's not much to do, other than kill the enemy. It's the only note I need to know. Hello, Catherine, welcome. So yeah, that last stream was absolutely insane. That's the beauty of this game, isn't it? Sometimes it's nice and smooth, nice and silky. Kick back, cigar in hand, glass of rum in the other. Ah, lovely. Everything's going so smooth. And then other times you're pulling your hair out and banging your head and crying tears of horror. Rule of the baby. Hello, Finley, welcome. Baby gurgling in pen. What shall we do, my lord? What should we do, your grace? You know, what should we do? It's not technically a grace, is it? We're Lord Paramount, not the King. What should we do? Well, if he makes this kind of sound, it means this option, and if he screams, it's that option. Let's wait to see what he does. It's almost like tossing a coin, isn't it? What sound does he make? Or maybe put two different figures next to him. If he touches that figure first, we're going to do this. If he touches that figure first, we're going to do that. Yeah, put the options on toys, exactly. It's a perfect way to choose. He's too young. I don't know any better. Regents, we don't want regents doing stuff. We want him to be doing it. So pick a toy, and whichever toy he picks determines what we're going to do. So it's like the baby version of a random number generator. So the first choice, as you have got to Ambrister, is whether or not we're going to have a funeral. We can't afford, to be brutally honest, we can't afford a funeral, which is quite horrifying when this man, even though he couldn't afford a funeral for his father, still spent a decent amount on his father because it was his father and he wanted to give him a good funeral. He's a baby. He's not making the decisions, and the people that are probably aren't quite as sentimental and are going to be a lot more pragmatic, I shall say, when it comes to... Oh, I'm getting a message, bear with me. I was hoping to get this message before 7. And it's now come at 6 minutes past. I do apologise, we have to sort something out. But I'll sort it out whilst talking. It shouldn't take too long. Just have to keep... bear with me 1 moment. If he picks a soldier toy war, if he picks the building blocks, you do some construction. He's not even going to remember his father. Oh, we'll ensure that he remembers his father. The history books will teach him. The maesters will teach him. But yeah, he won't remember. It's a sad state of affairs, really, isn't it? I mean, I'm trying to think, how many Topcliffe children of the ruler, not like every Topcliffe child ever, you know, but the child of the ruler have not known their father. Their fathers are tended to have died when they've been grown up, from what I can remember, for the most part. This might be the first son of a ruler that's come to, well, that's not going to know his father, pretty much, basically. And he is our youngest played character. So yes, he is our youngest play character. So yeah, we have to be pragmatic here, and the pragmatic approach is to not deal with the funeral right this moment in time, because we're not going to deal with the funeral just yet. We've got to deal with matters closer at hand. You know, Oliver's dead. You know, he's not going anywhere fast, is he? So his funeral can wait for a second. First of all, we've got some housekeeping to do. The maturity age limit, is it 16 or younger? I think it's 16. 14 to get married, but I think it's still 16 to come of age and take control. I should know this. I've played this for how many rules now? How many years have we been going in this game? Let's have a look. 134 years. I should probably know by now, shouldn't I? Still 16. Okay. So, without further ado, here is a couple of things that we need to get sorted. Now, actually, to go through all of this will only take me literally 10 minutes. So, we'll get it done. First of all, crown focus. Do you know what? No, let's not get to anything. Let's not get to do anything just yet. We're not going to do anything other than get ourselves ready, and that involves the council. Because we need to know who is on the council and who's making these decisions. Can I get you RP as a child in this one? We can't play as a child, but we can roleplay as a child. When the child comes to a certain age, we might want to take the child's stats into consideration when making decisions, because, you know, although the child is not technically in charge, he might still want to push things along, you know, with the guidance of the council, of course. So, yeah, we can certainly roleplay decisions making based on the child, but technically speaking, it'll be the regent and the council making the decisions. Right, so, council. Here we go. Let me get my pen out so I can cross off. Where's my pen? Where's my pen gone? Where's my bloody pen gone? I was making notes with it. Where the hell has it gone? First glitch of the session, the first technical issue of the session, it's nothing to do with the computer, it's to do with the fact I can't find a flipping pen. It's always something, isn't it? Where's it gone? I was just using it. Oh, heavens help us all. Right, I've got one, thank you. Are we still hiding outside of Storm's End? We're still hiding somewhere. So, Spymaster is the easiest decision because, as Nagisa correctly pointed out, Spymaster, we need somebody trustworthy in that position. Hello, Radix. And the most trustworthy person to put into that position to ensure that nothing harms our beloved baby is, of course, our mother, who will be the person that we will be using, whose stats we will be using to get things steered. Now, I wasn't aware of this. I thought we could choose our regent, but apparently, because it's a child, we can't choose the regent. It seems to suggest here that rulers are incapable, get a regent assigned. Now, I'm sure I've seen in the options before an option up here to set the designated regent, but that might be when you're an adult and you're forward planning in case you couldn't been capable. Whereas we're a child and we never got to set a designated regent for the child because it's a child. So I'm assuming that's why we can't choose one ourselves. But correct me if I'm wrong, and if we can select one, then I'd love to put my mother as regent. But I think it's because we can't forward plan. But it's like, you know, as an adult you can think, well, if I become incapable, struck down by some malady, I want you to take care of affairs. Whereas as a child, pick a doll. Pick a doll. Pick this doll, I'm regent. Pick that doll, Hunchback of Notre Dame's a regent. Okay, so we would have needed one with our previous character. You get pets are in. I give you 1 year. Welcome, Shelley. Alex Barker, welcome to you too. Good to see some familiar faces today. So, first position, Spy Master. Let's have a look at our mother. She is the genius one, which could be useful for us. We need a genius. We need a genius in charge. So, you know, genius. Yeah, hiding. Of course, recently widowed, deceitful, kind, trusting, shy, but a little bit of deceit in there too. So she's still breastfeeding the ruler here, very young baby that we are in control of. So yeah, she's a nice lady, very trusting lady, but she's got a little bit of deception in her, and she might need some of that. Who knows? But she's a swan, you know, the famous family swan. But she is now, more importantly, the mother of the ruler, and you know, mothers' protection over their children, very strong, very strong. So you know, got to bear that in mind. So she's going to be doing a lot of steering, and she's of course a spy master. She's not the greatest of spy masters, but she wouldn't trust it to anybody else, even though she's trusting. With certain things, with the life of a child, that's a different level of trust that only elite few have the privilege of. And don't forget, she's new to court. We only just married her quite recently, actually, with Oliver after the divorce. So she's still a little bit sceptical, perhaps, of a few people. So anyway, that's her. Now the council's going to pretty much slot into place, because you're talking about trusted council members, and the council members that were in power before Oliver died didn't do him a bad turn, so they're likely to return again. So Spy Master. She was our lover for, yeah. She did, of course, love us. We loved her. We married for love, of course. Don't forget. So you know, the child is going to be again. You know, there was the close bond there. There's no messing about here. She is going to protect her child with her life and do it whatever it takes to ensure that A, he doesn't come to harm, and B, he grows up as well as possible, and C, he remains in control of the Stormlands. Simple as that. On paper. Sounds simple. Might not quite be so simple. Is she going to leave? I don't think she's going to leave court. Do you reckon she'd be whisked away? Nah, she's a widower. She's a widow, rather. She's not getting married for now. She's distraught. Right, Castellan. Lucas Meadows was quite a capable guy. honourable chappie, honest man, just a level of ambition, but again, he was our husband's right hand. That he took over when my husband was away in the north. Well, she doesn't know this, but we know this, but he I don't think she was around at the time. But when Oliver went to the north to fight the rebellion up in Skagos and wherever else he went, this man was running the show, and he was brought in specifically to run the show. Nothing to do with the fact that he had a claim on the reach, of course. It was a handy secondary perk of hiring him, but he was a very capable man. He's a giant, of course, always goes down well having giants in your court, of course. So he's coming back in. He will like our child once we have reigned for a bit, you know, grown up a bit, stop gurgling and bubbling and sucking on our mother's teats, and of course when we come out of hiding as well, which we will do, hopefully, when we're victorious. Such is our confidence that we're going to be victorious here. One way or another, we're coming out of hiding. Either being dragged out and put in chains, or in a victory parade, perhaps. I don't know. We'll see. And he's just going to we'll leave the jobs for a second, because you might be able to advise me on what jobs that we might want to do, given our current situation. The Justiciar was Sebastian. He's a genius, so having another genius in the court could be a good thing. He never got any claims done. He never got rid of the tyrannical stain. You might argue, you know, maybe somebody better. But for the time being, again, the former court or council members get priority, because, again, they didn't do anything untoward. They were running things smoothly whilst Oliver was alive, so no reason for them not to be put back into position here. And again, their opinions are raised eventually. They're just a bit sceptical. They're a bit like, oh, baby, oh, it's a baby ruler. Oh my God, what's going to happen? They'll get over it eventually. Master at Arms, so what will 6-0? Tournament specialist? Not. Oliver's, yeah, we'll bet on him, yeah, and he got unhorsed at the first round. But we'll forgive him for that, and a very important person, because we're at war and we need as much help as we can get on that front. The Lord Treasurer was Sir Tancred, not anymore. We have Graydon. Graydon Grimm. What a lovely name. A skilled steward who's blind, which could be a good thing. He's not going to meddle in people's affairs, but can't see. Temperate, charitable, patient, a bit of deceit there and stubbornness. And he's got a bit of gonorrhea, but we won't hold that against him. But he's a capable steward, and money's tight. So he's coming in to the fold. And then finally, we've got the Maester. Bring him back in. And of course, we have also the High Admiral, who we are going to put as Kevin, who is our courtier. We brought him down specifically to tutor. Or Oliver brought him down specifically to tutor his child, to make his child the most skilled commander, the most skilled fighter. It is the Maester that killed our father. That's a very good point, actually. I forgot about that. He's going to have to Maester for now. Maybe we'll sack him. Maybe, I don't know, maybe string him up. That's a good point. We'll have to deal with this Maester. Oh, yes. But anyway, he's coming as the High Admiral. Lord Admiral Kevin. There we go. So we have that sorted. Bodyguards as they are. Keep everybody as the same. These guys are okay. Although Mr. Darry's only got a 14 martial skill. He's only a courtier. So we might want to just replace a commander. Is there anybody better to replace him with? Where are you? I kind of want 16, but he's a lunatic. They'll do for now. We need a Maester who is familiar with the Topcliffe procedure of dealing with cancer. Okay, so that is the Castellan has sorted. The Justiciar is sorted, the Master at Arms is sorted, the Treasurer is sorted, the Lord Admiral is sorted, which leaves just 2 things to do. Very 3 things. Funeral. So now that the council is in place, we convene and start talking all things council-y. So first of all, jobs. So Castellan, overseeing the realm, improving defences. So improving the defences in Storm's End right now seems like a good option, right? So I'm assuming that if we click on improve defences and stick him in the Storm's End, that's going to help straight away. Yay? Nay? This is the reason why I'm not doing it, because I don't know I don't know the exact ins and outs of this, but it would seem to me to make the most logical sense. So to get Lucas Meda, well, I mean, he's already in Storm's End, so you know we're just putting him to good use. Get yourselves out there, barking orders, strengthening the bits and the bobs, and yeah, okay. So he's improving the defences, right? The Justiciar can perform statecraft, improve diplomatic relations, sow dissent. Could send him to sow dissent in the King's Landing, actually. A smear campaign against the king. He's only going to perform statecraft, otherwise. And I think we don't have a dynastic stain anymore. I think sowing dissent. Whether it'll work or not, we could do with our vassal opinions raised. Yes, we could, but I think priorities. The war and the king and anything we can do to make his life a lot more tricky. It's a temporary thing. Right, this is another one. Master at Arms. So we've got organising the army, which increases the levy of all of the various bits and the levy reinforcement rate. We've got also training the troops, which increases the levy size and the levy reinforcement rate to 110%. Now, the levy reinforcement rate will probably be better after the war when we need to get our levy back up because, hey, our levies are going to be a bit depleted. Whereas at the moment, I mean, I think both of these, it's kind of a bit late now. When you're in the middle of a war, I don't think both of these aren't that great, to be honest with you. Training the children. Training the children could be an interesting one. We are a child. We can't be trained yet, of course. I think it's after over 6 years old, but we're a child, so. I'm not sure about this one. I suppose training the troops whilst the war's ongoing. Keep them topped up, I suppose. Lord Treasurer, of course, we need taxes. There's no 2 ways about it. We need taxes, and we need them quickly. And the Spy Master scheming, of course, and performing charity. We're not in a position to perform charity right now. Charity begins at home, I believe. Like this, one of the sayings is. So, yeah, you're going to get your judgment soon enough, Mason Jorgen. Don't worry about that. You killed my husband. Expect to stand there smiling and smirking about things like it's a joke, do you? Well, we'll see about that, sir. Right, so that's the council positions sorted. Right. Laws, we just managed to pass primogeniture mere years, if months, I can't remember, but it was very close to our death. Thank heavens we got it passed before we popped our clocks. Tutor, he's our tutor. He's not anymore because our tutor is Sir Kevin here. Thank you. Good spot. I didn't put that on my list of things to do, but I did notice it off camera that he was the tutor. This is what happens when you don't make the appropriate notes, isn't it? Thank you, Finley. Right. So where are we? Military, we have armies raised, we'll get to that in a second. Intrigues, I'm kind of tempted just to end all plots here. There's a lot of plots going on, just end them all. We've got time to deal. Cameron is was our uncle, now he's our great uncle. He's a prisoner, he's got no money, We can send him to the wall, I believe, can't we? Or can we not? Not just yet, it seems. Well, at some point, if we get the option to send him to the wall, that's exactly where he's going. He can hopefully bring some honour to the Topcliffe name over that way. So anyway, factions in the Kingdom of the Stormlands. Again, there's a couple of factions here. So Prince Ormond for the Stormlands, being raised by Lady Sabara, interesting. A Liege Loyalist, which is good. Remember Cape Wrath? I mean, they're not in the war, they've abstained, but nonetheless, Liege Loyal, so, you know, we should be grateful for that. And Lord Gladden, who's actually third in line, funnily enough. If you look at the succession, Gladden is actually second in line, third and behind us, but second in line, if we were to pop our clogs, is trying to put himself on our throne here. And he really doesn't like us. Could be somebody to keep an eye on, this fella. Amber hair. So give him his dues. Amber hair. The amber one. I'm sure he's probably going to use that as some kind of weird and wonderful, you know, reason why he should be rightfully on the throne. But, yeah. So that's the situation with factions. Religion we're not bothered about. Right, so weak claims not bothered. Important decisions. Ask for help managing titles because we're over domain limit. No, I think we'll keep them as they are. Domain too big, that's fine, we know about that. Righteous imprisonments. We could actually rightfully imprison Lord Gladden, actually, if we wished to do so, but we're in a war. We'll keep an eye on him. For now, we don't want to upset the apple cart too much. We need our vassals, troops and all that kind of jazz. We can do without facing off against vassals in a war if they were to flee. Right, Crown Focus. Amberley, of course. Councillor's discontent, that'll go soon enough. Funeral. It's going to have to be a family affair. So there we go. That is the ins and outs of our preparation work when it comes to all of the administration side of things. So now our council are convened for a war council, a war meeting. We're at war, folks. I don't know if you've noticed. A blood feud war, but the war nonetheless. With the king, no less. You know, not some random Joe, but the actual king of the whole land. We're at war with him. So yeah, we need strategy meeting. So all of the council members are gathered round the table, debating what to do about the situation. Should we try to get a white peace? This war is folly, I'm sure some of the council are saying. This is to do with family ties. This is to do with nothing more than you know, reputation. Almost like two children in a playground fighting over something. There's no lands to be gained. It's folly. Folly. Whereas some people are probably more like folly. We cannot allow. We're dragged into it now. There's no turning back. And we cannot be known as cowards. Could you imagine the besmirchment of the Topcliffe name? My son's name? No. Can't have this. The war must go on, is the ultimate outcome of this. The war has to go on, and the war will go on, actually. So, yeah. So how will the war go on? Well, we've got a gathering of men in Storm's End, we've got a collection of men coming from the Westerlands, we're down here, and all the rest of it. Now, hello Crazy Canuck. The plan and the plot that Nagisa rolled out was A, was seemed pretty reasonable, and B, highlighted something that I didn't know about, certainly, as a feature in the game. So let's discuss it and see what we're going to do. But bearing in mind, as I just said, I know there's a council involved, and my mother is, of course, the spy master, but she's also my mother as well. It's probably going to have a lot of influence on this situation, and we need to win this war. I wouldn't say at all costs, but not far from it. We have to win this war. If the war is lost, my child could be captured and could be killed. You think the king is going to take pity on me, my child, anybody else that's captured and put in his cells? I think our heads will be rolling off. So, yeah, this is essentially a fight for survival. This is a fight for our lives. So when I say almost at all costs, actually, come to think of it, it's at all costs. So that is the deciding factor. And at all costs means that a little feature that's because we have the rain guard available to us, is that we can command them to burn the lands. I don't liken this to burning, the lands around the castle, the fields and the farms where people would be getting, where these guys would be getting food. So I don't think this, I don't read this as necessarily a massively horrendous thing. Yeah, people whose farms are getting burnt to the ground aren't going to be very happy about it, but, a lot of people live inside the walls. Some farmers will be unhappy for a bit. It's fine. But yeah, so basically, scorched earth. It's a bit harsh, but at all costs, you see. It means that we're going to get a bit less tax, less goods to be traded and less tax income, makes sense. More attrition because, the besiegers haven't got as much land to scavenge and to top themselves up with. And so it decreases their supply limit as well. So we're kind of trying to hamstring the enemy here by sitting in the castle, but ordering the rain guard just to scamper about and under the cover of darkness start burning and scorching all around, doing what they can to interrupt the host's plans. So it has to be done. Scorch away. Captain of the Rain Guard, who happens to be Sir Walter Sixhill. And we know Sir Walter Sixhill was a loyal man to Oliver because he left court specifically to join Storm's End, and was always a man-at-arms ever since, and the captain of the guard. So he's a very loyal man, Sir Walter. Oliver did forgive him for losing that tournament and costing him 40 gold. Sir Walter Sixhill strikes me as a man who knows how to scorch land. Yeah, I think he's going to do a sterling job of scorching land. So that's the first part of the plan. The second part of the plan, it's almost like a race. Whilst he is besieged, or they, whoever's in charge of this will be he, I'm sure. It's, who is it? The most devout army, whoever else. Laying siege to Storm's End and hopefully getting starved and, maybe a few people caught up in some flash fires, burn a few of them alive, maybe. So whilst they're doing that, it makes sense for us to do the same. To King's Landing, the seat of their power. Now this guy is hiding somewhere around King's Landing, so we're probably not going to be finding him if we do manage to siege out King's Landing, but there might be a slight chance that we might. And if not, we might get his family. He's got a wife, no children, which is unfortunate because that would really be able to twist his arm if we got a couple of his kids. So the best we could hope for is probably capturing his wife. We might get lucky and capture him, you never know. Yeah, we need to get to the Iron Throne, basically. So there's a handy little way to get the allies. I was trying to find this button in the last session, and I couldn't find it because we were trying to rally people to our area. Rallying people to an enemy area just involves pressing this little button here, which I have used before. Just completely forgot what it was. So yeah, we could order all of our allies to descend upon King's Landing, which is going to clearly make the most sense. Now, the only slight issue with this is we really could do with getting to King's Landing first, because we want control of when we assault and when we don't assault. Having the enemy armies reach the Iron Throne first means that we're not in control of the siege, and then we can't have a say in that situation. So before we start bringing everybody to here, I want to try and get there first. I don't want these people descending upon here. So if they look like they are going to start getting closer and closer to here, then we'll have to just order them there anyway. We could slip by the Storm's End. We could slip by the Storm's End, Storm's End siege. That might be a bit risky. So, because if we were to go this way, we're going right past, and if we go here, he might come across, and that's a very, very big risk. So instead, we're going to have to probably go this way around, so that we completely avoid that. We have ship levies, but we don't have enough ship levies to carry us. I checked that before the session. We only have, for 20,000 men, we'd need 200 ships, right? And we only have, about 50 something ships. We don't have enough. So yeah, we have to skirt on past. So what we're going to have to put this down to 1 speed, because this is going to be some very fine movements required here. So we want to be ensuring that we get there first. We've got a few men there sat doing nothing. We want to make sure that we get there first, and then we call people to us. But if these guys get too close, then we're going to have to give the order anyway. So we also have to figure out what we're doing in terms of the army makeup. Now, Sir Walter is not available because he's training troops. So Sir Kevin, who's our son's tutor no less, Orin is fine there. And then Courtney, the Lord of Wendwater, for a bit of nobility, just to be in the mix there as well. 20,000 men. That's a good point. We could order them to go there. That's a perfect point. So they don't go to King's Landing, they sit there, and then when I get there, we switch the point to there. Even better. I like that option. I didn't think of that. This is why we have council with many minds. Many minds. So I think we are now ready. Put them in different places so I get... Oh, attrition. Oh, God, that's another good point. That's another good point. Oh. You siege there. You siege there. You siege there. I'm not there. Is that right? What the hell? You're sieging there. You're sieging there. You're sieging there. There we go. Is that right? One's going there. One's going there. And one's going there. There we go. Look at that. Now, if we could muster all of these guys' power, that's a lot of men. Of course, we don't have all of their power because they're in their own little wars, or they're stranded on islands. Don't forget, the Westerlands are in a war with the Iron Islands, so 11,000 of their men are all the way over here, which is a big blow to us, nonetheless. Dawn are sort of filtering up pretty slowly, but they are coming, so hopefully they'll get here soon. So yeah, we have done all we possibly can to get ourselves off to a hopefully decent enough reign with our little urchin here, but it's touch and go. So send a quick message, and then we're going to start the time rolling and get this show very much on the road. She'll be asking what time I want dinner. Okay, so lots of opinion, lots of, you know, do with a bit of this, doing a bit of that, what can we do, Anyway, let's crack on. That 1 speed, the delightful 1 speed, even 2 speed is too much. So, yeah, this needs to be, oh, hell. A shareholder of the ancient Bank of Karth has arrived in Storm's End. He's seeking repayment for the debts of my father. They will have their gold in due course. 250 gold that my father took out to help fund this war will be due in 5 years, or we can utterly, completely owe them nothing. Again, you know, there's a lot of geniuses and wise heads on the council, and 5 years, the war should be done in 5 years. At that point, if the war goes well, don't forget there's a big prize to this, because we'll be winning a lot of gold. Don't forget. And not only that, but if we manage to win the war, we'll have the king in our prison, and the king would command a very nice ransom. If we weren't going to kill him, of course. We might not kill him, actually. The council would not. The council would get the vote on whether we kill him or not. I think we might be able to go against the council's vote, but nonetheless, the council will probably have a say because we're a baby. But yeah, this is going to have to be. Yeah, you'll get your money soon. 5 years, and then when 5 years comes, we'll reassess it at the time. Okay, so we're going to get a lot of plot cancellations. Lots of them killing my family members. We could, exactly. Fob them off in 5 years. More of these going on. The invitations have been sent out to the funeral. So we're going to check all of the notes here. I can put my phone here so I don't have to keep looking away. I can just put it there. See what comes up. Oh, dear me. So, can we also check what allies we have? We have no allies at all. We have not a single ally, because if you remember in the last session, a lot of the alliances that we had were cancelled for one reason or another, and you know, I was panicking because I thought that was going to cancel them out of this current war, but it doesn't cancel them out of this war, but it means that any future wars we're screwed. We're going to have to get back into the machinations of forging alliances again, because every single one of them cancelled. Every single one. We've not got a single pact. I mean, we're unbetrothed right now. I mean, we're quite a suitor, aren't we? From the fact that we're gurgling, burbling and, you know, everything else, we are the future Lord Paramount of the Stormlands, as it currently stands. That might change if we lose this war. So I'm sure they'll be flocking to marry their daughters to us, some people. So some of these alliances might re-trigger because they involved family members of mine, right? But we can't do it at the moment, so we shall wait to see. Are my sisters betrothed? My sisters were betrothed, right? I'm sure no, my sisters aren't betrothed. One's a bastard, so one was. Oh yeah, that's how we got the Trident Pact. So maybe the Trident Pact can come back again. Okay, so the Trident Pact can come back again, but we need a bit of work on this one. My other sister, maybe this is why the Westerlands alliance fell down, because I'm sure she was the one that we married into the Westerlands, and it looks like either the betrothed died, or maybe got re-betrothed to somebody else, perhaps. But yeah, our sister and me are both available, so that's two pawns for alliances should we need them. I don't think we need them right this instant, but it's going to be high on the agenda after we finish this whole situation. So let's get a few more steps moving here. We've got 7,500 men of Dawn, aka Tarth, who are stuck because there's no ships. This is pain, really. This is an issue with these island things. That's 7,500 men. That would be very flipping useful right now. Feasts. We don't have... You know what? There's not many people coming. We're going to spend even less on food than we historically have as a family. Yeah, that 250 men. I thought they were walking. Yeah, they are. They are going that way. They're already going there. They're going there. Don't worry. Oh, we're suffering attrition as we travel through our own lands here. 83 ships. Oh, there they are. Where are they going? Go pick up. Go pick them up quickly. Keep your eye on this. Hopefully this will be depleting with the Scorched Earth strategy. Oh, hang on. 29,000 men are suffering attrition here. This is exactly what we didn't want to happen. Do we risk sending them to King's Landing here? We're going to lose the opportunity to control the sieges, which is a problem, but them suffering attrition is more of a problem, and the other one's not even moving. And it's oh, I see. It's because they're... Oh, hang on. They're all Westerland troops, aren't they? So the three allies was Tarth, Trident, and Westerlands. So that is the Westerlands host. Right. If we take that off. Will they walk somewhere else? Or will they stay there now? Nope, they are moving. Right, let's let them move about a bit then. He's moving to Bransford, which is perfectly fine. Ooh! Is that only 32,000 men left? They've taken a massive loss there. Do you see that? We went from 40,000 down to 32,000. That is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely glorious. I think if we were to merge our troops together now, we could probably beat that army. I'm quite... But we can't get them to attach to us. They're starving outside Storm's End. Storm's End, notorious. This notorious place. Not to be trifled with. You want to besiege Storm's End, do you? Feel free to try. All I should automatically merge once you're all on the same tile. So if we all merge onto one tile, and then I move, will they move with me? Because I kind of want to smash this army in the face. Would it be more beneficial to smash this army? Would it be more beneficial to besiege King's? I still think it's probably worth besieging King's Landing first. I think. What's the quickest way to get there? It is this way. The button to order siege. There's a similar button in the army screen to order them to attach to you. Is there? You sure? There's rally point view. In your army screen. This is the army screen. Army screen. Oh, the army screen. Oh, sorry. This screen. There it... I knew there was an option for this. Are you kidding me? It's bloody there. Oh. So we didn't have to mess around with all of this thing. We could have just asked them to attach to us straight away. Oh, heavens. I see. Right, all of you, come hither. Come to me. Come to me, come to me. There it is. I knew there was an option for it. I could have swore blind I'd seen an option to get the allies to attach to you. And then we concluded in the last session that, yeah, it can't be a thing. No, it can't be a thing. It's flipping there. Right. So we've got 9,000 men who will be coming to us. Another 1,000 there. I kind of feel like... Yeah, I think we do the Iron Throne over. We do King's Landing, get that down, and then we come back for these guys, because these guys are going to suffer even more attrition. So let's not be hasty here. Let's not be hasty. Yeah, here they come. Suffering attrition, which is always nasty, but it's only a small amount. It's fine. It's only a small amount. Here they are. Come to me, my pretties. Come to me. The feasting's happening. There's a siege outside. We hear this. We hear the screams of people dying. We see the flames and the fires, and we're in here, you know, celebrating a death. Yeah, celebrating a feast of funeral. Yeah. At the feasting, come up feast. There's no food here. I mean, I've heard of Oliver's fine dining. You know, nouvelle cuisine at his own father's funeral, but this is not even nouvelle cuisine, this is lack of cuisine. This is lack of cuisine. Yes, do you know there's war going on here? At least we're eating something. Those poor suckers outside, can you not see them dying before your very eyes? Dying of starvation. Meanwhile, where's he going? Why is he going that way? No, you need to come this way. Maybe he's lining up with him first and they're going to come back. Who knows? Keep your eye on that 32,000. Let me know if it gets if it gets any lower. Tarth is still... Oh no, Tarth... Oh! I'm saying that he's sat there not helping. This is actually part of King's Landing, isn't it? This is part of the Crown Lands, isn't it? It's Dragonstone. He's actually besieging the place. He is helping in a roundabout way. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Sorry about that. 29k. Oh, it's gone down further. Oh, happy days. Happy days. Look at that. Oh. Let's hope that we do so. Where's he going? Oh, is he coming back now? Oh, he's coming back. Oh, good. Coming back. Right, everybody on me. Everybody on me. We are about to lay siege to King's Landing itself. Let the spoils of... There we go. Now we're talking. And the funeral is done. My father is laid to rest. All we need to do is ensure that we win this war in his memory. Are these guys even walking? Nope, he's not moving. That's perfectly fine. The Siege of the Red Keep. Ooh, siege away, my friends. Siege away. 26,000. Oh, it's a painful life. How very humiliating for a king to lose a war to a baby. He hasn't lost it just yet. The Army of Dawn is getting on boats. Do we reckon? Oh, it is! Oh, get yourselves on, lads! Come on, there's spoils to be had up here. Get yourself on. Come on, join the party. Get moving, will you? Times are ticking here. 18%. Oh, this is going down pretty quickly. 10% every 12 days. 49,000 men and not a hint of attrition to be seen. The downfall of King's Landing is that it's so bountiful. Whereas here, oh, smell the dead from my palatial stateroom. Our mother's rocking us in her arms whilst looking at the warfare going on outside. There shall be tales about these days, I tell you. Born amidst this tumultuous time. Could be an auspicious sign. Who knows? Have you got on the ships yet? Oh, they've got on the ships. The ships are coming. They're going to be coming to King's Landing, no less. Come on, join the fun. Join the fun. She looks like the tens of thousands of men starving and burning to death. Come on, Dornish people, where are you? Come hither. Come hither. Yeah. Come on, this is like... Oh, where are you going? Where are they? Flipping? They're going backwards, idiots. No sense of flipping direction. Right. I don't think we have to assault anything right now. They're dying of starvation. We've got all the time in the world here, I feel. I mean, no we don't. We are suffering with losing money, which is probably the reason to get this done quickly. Oh, 19,000! Oh, that outbreak of disease. Oh, it just gets better. Oh, happy days. Oh, God. I don't want to laugh because, obviously, look what happened in the last session. Things can turn in an instant. We should get money as we take King's Landing. That's, well, we'll need it. We'll certainly need it. I don't know where he thinks he's going. They're not at war with anybody else, are they, Dawn? No, so where the flip is he going? Why is he going to drop off at, like, the furthest point possible? Where the hell are you going? My lord, I would politely remind you of the gold that you owe my house. House Brownhill? How on earth do we hold... How do we owe this fella gold? I can pay the interest, or I can say that you're not getting any money out of me at all, which... No, we'll pay the interest. Who borrowed money from this guy? Was that before we took charge of Oliver? Where's he going? Where the hell is he going? Is he going to help up here? Why? You're not even in that war, you idiot. Where's he going? I know, like, yeah, he is. Why is he helping over there? He's not in that war. As an ally of the Lannisters. Oh, it's part of the Iron Throne. Oh, I keep getting confused. This is still Iron Throne lands, isn't it? Oh, so they... Oh, so like... Oh, okay, I get it, I get it. So just like this situation, they are actually helping. It's a roundabout way of doing things, of course, but hey. 19,000 men still suffering. King's Landing is about to fall. Oh, there we go. The Red Keep has fallen. We get 22 coins for our efforts. We now start besieging the Dragon Gate, which will probably besiege quite quickly. 20% every 12 days. We could actually assault it. Fort level's pretty low. There's not many defenders. And money's tight. There we go. Oh, hang on, hang on. My lord, I am pleased to report the successful siege of the Dragon Gate. King Rogar Baratheon could not be found, however. But we have captured Commander Devon and the Queen. We've got the Queen. We've got the bloody wife of the king. Oh well, there you go. Send them to the dungeons. Oh, beautiful. 31%. Oh, this is looking good. Lord Bertrand of the Arbor has declared Lord Bertrand's claim on the Reach War. Well, that's good. Get the Reach nice and distracted. Ah, perfect. Perfect. Right, this is fort level 6. Probably could besiege this, assault this rather as well, I would have thought. Oof. What do we reckon? I think we've got enough coins to keep this, to keep us going. Let's see, 20% every 12 days. That's like literally a couple of months. How much to ransom the Queen? So to ransom him, it's 25 gold. 26 gold for the Queen. Not as much as I was hoping for. I have to say. Hello, Liv. Welcome. I have to say, not as much as I was hoping for. Oubliette them. If they've got a Baratheon in their name, there could be trouble ahead. Assault now. 11 gold, keeps us ticking over. That's a fort level of 10, so we'll have to besiege this one. It's 12% every 12% every 12 days. I think we can put it up to 2 speed now. I think we're pretty stable now. We've got 20,000 men here. Still trying to lay siege to I kind of don't want to lose Storm's End. I want to avoid losing it where we possibly can. Hang on, hang on. Because, you know, I know we're in hiding and all that, but there might still be a slim chance that we're captured. I don't know how going into hiding works, but... need to figure out whether or not we want to risk it with this. Because don't forget, we've got enough men to deal with this. Now that we've actually dealt with a couple of the lands here, we could always pop down, smash them and come back. Couldn't we? Storm's End cannot afford to fall. So when it looks like it's about to fall, we're going to have to remove ourselves from this position. Oh, when you played the quit the siege, I mean they might quit the siege, before much longer if they get any more suffering. The Great Sept of Baylor. It's already been looted, apparently. These places have already been looted, it looks like. Maybe that's why we're not getting quite so much cash from the sieges, I don't know. Anyway, we were paused there, didn't realise. So let's keep an eye on Storm's End. We don't want it to fall. The king is still hiding around somewhere in King's Landing. Take a look at this man, this coward. Jesus. That is not the sound you need to hear. Mind you, we're a child. We wouldn't be making that sound if it was us, would we? It's more like a... Yeah. Commit this face to memory, people. Cowardly king, hiding. Hiding. Says us, was also hiding. But I'm a child. I'm allowed to. I'm not the king. He should be here with his men, leading the charge, if you ask me. Oh, more men dying, more diseases, halting their progress. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. $17,000. My beloved Uncle Barristan is concerned that he is still not married. Look at the state here. Were you bloody surprised? 24, fat, in hiding with the rest of the family, slothful, stubborn, cruel, gluttonous. What a catch. What a catch. I will find him someone nice. Yes, I will. When I've got time. Obviously we're speaking as the mother. What's her name? Abara. Adan, that's the name of the lady. We are Adan. We are playing as Adan now. My great uncle Sir Orentocliffe has expressed a desire to get married. Oh, I'll find you someone nice as well. Bloody hell, fine. Victory! 45 gold from that one. Oh, that's much better. I'm liking that kind of number. Let's pause it for a second as we look toward. Oh, what's this? Army of the Vale. Now the Vale were helping the king, right? Because we didn't get the alliance with the Vale, did we? We got the alliance with Trident instead. So the Vale's troops are enemy troops. They're not going to do much, to be fair. Right, Baylor Sept. Oh, let's get that besieged. The Sept falls. High Septum could not be found because he's out actually leading troops, unlike the flipping king. No one of value there, but hey, and only 2 gold in the place. A claimant to my titles, Lynette Durandon, is gonna adventure a threat. Come to court, why don't you? No? Okay. I don't think that's going to be happening. None of the adventurer threats have materialised so far. Touch wood. Don't speak too soon. Let's make sure this war is finished before this date comes around, perhaps, just in case it's something that's particularly nasty. Could plot to kill her. Could wipe out the Vale whilst they're right next door. Can you imagine? The king's crushed. We take down the Vale's troops. He's probably got not more than it. He's got 13,000. 11,000 of them right there. We could cripple half the realm. Can you imagine? The Reach has probably not got much left either. Any Baratheon sympathisers? Okay, he's got 31k, so he's a bit healthier. Yeah, Baratheon sympathisers, down with you all! I say. Oh, look at this. The Iron Islands are up in flames. Oh, we are winning. You sound surprised, Shelley. Oh, we are winning? Of course we're winning. My mother's a genius, after all. Let's carry on. It's a fort level of 7. At what point do we need to remove ourselves from King's Landing to kill these last dregs of men who are probably so battered and bruised and devoid of morale right now? Oh my god, another adventurous threat. That's 2 people. The hell's happening? Time to march down now. How much percent? It's 1.8% every 12 days. Yeah, we need to start moving pretty soon. Oh, they're gonna merge with them, you know, aren't they? Are they gonna merge with them? Atterdale. Leave 1 siege force. Right, we can't. It's going to be difficult to do that because there's the forces that are in here. Who's in here? Oh, that's fine. So who's in here in terms of allied armies? Can't see. Is there a way to see which armies are in here? I mean, how many troops have we got? We've got how many? We've got 17,000. That's probably still at least. So what is it? That's like 22%. So it's 120 days before Storm's End falls. That's 70 days before this falls. I think we'll get down to about a third, then we'll besiege it, then we'll assault it. This has got a fort level of 9, Flea Bottom. I think we'll leave Flea Bottom. I think we'll finish this place off. I kind of want him gone, just in case he's going to reinforce them. I don't want to... Right. Don't attach yourself. Instead, remain here. I, however, am going here. Well, they're going to get they're going to get bonus. They're going to get bonuses. Okay. So let's assault this place. So he's stopped there now, look. Are they all gonna come, or just... They are attached, right? Yeah, so we're going with all of our men here. They're attached. Did we not besiege this place? Did we not? What happened here? Siege of Langwood Hall. I have put my best one in the middle. He is our best one. Kevin. Oh, where's Kevin? Oh, Kevin's gone. But I thought Kevin was there. There we go. Right, anyway, let's go. Take down these guys. Oof, that was close. Goodbye, Vale troops. Nice knowing you. Right, time to lift the siege. Ooh, Lord Gladden. This is quite interesting because that's now 27%. He's forced somebody to join him. I'm going to have to deal with Lord Gladden after this war's finished. I might have to deal with that situation. I thought we'd... Somebody's joined his ranks. The High Septon is in this army, I believe, so there's a chance of capturing the High Septon. Oh, the Maester's gone. Have you died? What a shame. Crying shame. Maybe our mother has secretly, using her deceitful nature, just got rid of the Maester on the QT. Not a peep was heard. Not a murmur, not a hint of suspicion. Just gone. Killed my husband, do you? They're going to get some extra defences. Oh, the peasants of the Blue Grove are respecting my rule, but forget that, because right here, right now, we are taking down the King's men. After we've just wiped out his men, he has stepped down as the Lord Paramount of the Vale. Oh dear. We're causing chaos here, aren't we? We're causing utter chaos. Victory! I don't think we've captured anybody of note, but we have more importantly lifted the siege, and now we're going to finish things off. Back to King's Landing we go. Dangerous factions. Depose Lord Paramount Arlan. 76%. Lord Courtney of Wendwater. Right, we're going to have to be very tactical here. We're going to have to be very tactical. And what I mean by that is, I think what we need to do is send our allies to King's Landing, whereby we now just think about our own personal levy, because if we take our troops back to King's Landing, our levy is going to continually decrease, which is going to increase the strength of the factions. So if we can get our allies to finish off the donkey work for us, whilst we focus on replenishing our levy, that to me seems a better option right now. Because this is actually, after dealing with this massive situation that we're dealing with, wouldn't it be a slap in the face to suddenly be overthrown internally? That cannot be allowed to happen. Although technically speaking, if we get this war done and dusted as quick as possible, we can hire troops to help us, whether it's mercenaries, whether it's the gold company. We've got ways and means, but this war needs to end pretty swiftly. So let's see if they actually move. Yeah, they're moving. They're moving. Who the hell are you? Wow. Wow, are you serious? Who's Lord Mark? He's all the way over here. Okay. What are you going to do from there, Lord Mark? Was that one of the factions? The adventurers? Oh, it was one of the adventurers. He's come forth already. He's come forth prematurely. Idiot. Plot to kill him. No, I'm not going to plot to kill him. I'm going to win that war, and I'm going to flipping bring him to the cells, and I am going to ensure that he dies the most painful death. That's what I'm going to do. Right. Yeah, that definitely means to me we need to... we're going to disband for now. And we're going to ensure that we start replenishing troops as quickly as possible. Maester, we need a new Maester. Not just yet. Master at Arms, we need to train troops in here. This is where we're going to get most of our troops back. So we're going to train troops here. Perform statecraft now. We're going to oversee the realm as well. So our allies are going to go and finish off the siege of King's Landing. So I mean, obviously we don't get the spoils of the siege, but it's not about spoils right now. It's about ensuring that this war is won. More people are joining the king at the moment, but that's fine. Winter is coming to an end. An auspicious sign, perhaps. Okay. I have just a person in mind. A 12-year-old child. Enjoy. That poor child, we just subjected her to the most horrific man in our family, probably. Right. That's 7% every 12 days. That should be enough to get the job done. And then there's just one more there. Did that thought level just increase before my very eyes? I think it did. Where's he going? Cameron Topcliffe is complaining about his dark cell in the dungeon. We ain't got time. So deal with your rubbish. Our troop number is going up pretty swiftly here. Pretty swiftly. So yeah, that's good. Oh, what are they doing? What are they doing? Why have they got such a low morale there? Have they tried to besiege the place or what? What have they done? That's a problem. Another adventurer threat? How many flippin' adventurer threats have we got here? Right, we're gonna... kind of feeling like we might want to probably help out here now. Getting this last little bit done is proving to be just a little. We should still get it done. It depends where these flipping threats are coming from. Where is he now? Oh, he's coming. He's coming. He's not far away. Oh God, it's getting a bit tense. Excommunicating him. If anybody should be excommunicated, it should probably be me, but hey. Oh, where's he going? Hayford. Where's he going? Oh, 17,000 men. Who's this? Is this him? Here he is. Here he comes. Really? We're up to 80%, so we're getting some ticking war score, it seems. Oh, I've made... Oh, Lord Gladden thinks better of us slightly. It's fortunate. $12,000 men. We'll see where he goes. He's going to suffer attrition at some point. And then we'll pounce. The Westerlands we're leaving kind of hanging out to dry here. Oh boy. Now he's going into King's Landing. This could be goodbye Westerlands. Maybe we shouldn't have disbanded our troops after all. That could have been a mistake. Because we have to now if we have to raise them, we're going to have to raise them from across the land and remuster them and everything, aren't we? Hopefully they'll be able to deal with this. It's going to be tight. You've got some... Who are you? I lose 40 gold. No thanks. Can't afford you right now, buddy. Oh boy. Yeah, that's looking pretty bad, isn't it? Oh wow. Oh, that's looking very bad. They've barely taken a scratch. Barely taken a scratch. They're going to have to regroup, and what we're going to do is when they do regroup, we'll have to link up with them. Now, where's he going? He's probably going to come to Storm's End again, isn't he? Shika. Right. So what we need to do is we probably need to raise our troops. But not in the parchments, right? So... Get me bearings here, folks. So if we raise our levy again, make sure that we don't. How do we not raise? Hold control to avoid raising levies where there are hostile armies. That's it. Yeah. Right. So. Okay, ding ding ding, round flipping 2, and once we get merged we'll call him back, and then we should still have 20,000 men between us here to still be able to deal with the situation. $18,000 men. I'm just going to pretend we never saw your uncle marry a 12-year-old. Yes, as the geezer said, it wasn't the worst thing we've seen. Right, anyway. Oh, this requires a lot of gentle manoeuvring here. Holy cow. Oh, is he back there again? Oh, is he besieging it? He is besieging it. Good on you, sir. Good on you. Keep besieging for now. We'll be there to help you in a second. Well, maybe several days, but we'll get there eventually. You guys, get there. And get there to help out. No, get... Oh, we've got to cross... Oh, we're stuck. Gotta go through here. Okay, get there. No, that's going to besiege. Okay, stay there for now. We might have to get some ships here, you know. Again, we've got to cross there. Here is a problem. How many ships here? None. Where's all my ships coming from? Here? 25. It's like 2,500 men. That'd do it, right? Lord Miles Selmy has failed to pay the due interest on the loan. I shall issue a reprimand. No, we're busy. Oh, look, they're suffering attrition again. Oh, actually, this is the other guys. Right. Ships. Ships. Go pick up them guys. Oh, it's a long journey. A very long journey. Council is no longer discontent. More people with marriage proposals. Can we fit on this ship or not? Get you dropped off here. Okay, so our lands are under attack, but it's nothing that we can't handle at the moment. We're not going to... We're okay. These guys are obviously getting distracted with sieges. The place here is getting besieged as we speak. A token force, really, just keeping it ticking over nicely. Oh my god. Lots of binging and bonging and pinging and ponging here going on. Ransoming going on. 78% is the war score. Down to 5,000 men. Oh no, because is that something? Is that because he just pulled out? The King's army is splitting. It is splitting. Indeed, it is. We will be taking on the King's army in a second, I think. Better station. I have to pay for you. I'm not interested right now. So Sebastian our Justicar is not going to be happy. 22 gold. He's not done a damn thing, has he? Could do without people hating my guts, but really, we can't afford it, I'm afraid. You've just done your day job, pal. Tristan Topcliffe, who is my kinsman. That'll do. Don't know who you are, don't care. We have bigger fish to fry right now. Right. Kevin. Orin. Courtney. We go again. Let's not forget these ships also need to be disbanded when we get back to home shores. Costing us cash. Oh, my foot. Oh, they've merged back together again. Right, perfect. So we've got 10,000 men to play with here. We've got 226 gold. How did that happen? Because of the siege here? No. How did we just get this massive influx of gold? How did that happen? Right, we're going to go to King's Landing. We've got to head them off at the pass here. Something's just happened. Did my sister die? We've got a big chunk of war score. And then we got a big chunk of cash. Something's happened. Maybe some looting from here? I don't know. Assault the tower. I can't. I'm not in control of the siege. Did they siege Tarth? Well, I'm not going to look... I mean, I'm not going to complain. We've got a nice chunk of money all of a sudden, so this is absolutely fantastic. What other island? Oh, you mean the Iron Islands up here? I don't know what's going on. I have not got the foggiest clue. But we've got a big chunk of cash, which is going to be spent wisely, I think. And don't forget, we've got prisons, we've got ransoms. If we win this war, we get... Was it like 700 gold we get if we win this war? Something ridiculous. Then we can ransom the king, probably for a pretty penny on top, if he can afford it, of course. He's got 989 gold, of course he can afford it. 250 gold to ransom the king, on top of the spoils of war. We could end up with over 1,000 gold here. Babe, you say? Babe in arms, the richest babe in arms you ever clapped your eyes upon. Right, let's get to King's Landing quickly. Okay, he's going that way. He's going to Chittering Brook, which is interesting. And it does mean Summer Hall, although I'm kind of tempted. I want to... what do we do? Because he's probably going to go there and then go there. Do we pull these guys out now and ask him to come here? Urgently? No, 12 more days we take the tower, which won't be enough to win the war. Okay, now that's 87%. Kellington Hall has repelled some besiegers. Oh, my enemy, Jasoni Baratheon. How many Baratheons are left alive? 37. Plenty of them. How many top cliffs? 35. It's like a little mini game in itself. Cracklaw Point. You reckon he's going to Cracklaw Point? I'm not so sure. It's going to be tight. We're miles away from helping him here. Oh, he's going. He's going. He's going. I don't think. In fact, come to me. Come to me urgently. Come to me as in right this instant now. Oh, he's not going to make it. Are they going to make it? These are my men, right? Killed many of the besiegers. I think we're going to make it. 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 I'm going to do a runner here. Right, ships need to be disbanded. It's a right little dance, is this, isn't it? This army falls, we're golden. Right, so basically... Yeah, keep going, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Keep coming. I think we just escape. Yes, he's got away, look, he's got away. We've all got away. We've all got away. Yes. My lord, I am deeply hesitant to ask, but the coffers of your lords are running dry from the upkeep of the levies. Primary title, implement heavily levy-focused burgher obligations. So provide me with more levy than tax. I don't have that many burghers, do I? How many burghers do I have? I have mainly feudal vassals. I've got a few burghers, actually. So what is the current law? The burghers are already levy-focused. It just shifts it up one extra notch. So decrease. So they pay even less tax. I'm not giving them gold. I could do without a -10 penalty to opinion, if I'm being honest. So, tax concessions it is. Right, 20,000 men. Let's do. Oh, it's close. It's still close. Is that 13,000? Was that 13,000 or 17,000? Did I missee that? No, it's only 13. We're gonna have a fight. We're gonna have a fight. Gonna have a fight. This could be it. This could be the king going down, boys and girls. This could be the king. Oh, he's running off. Damn it. Okay, we'll kill 3,000 of them instead. Oh. I can repay the loan to Tarth. Not right yet. Not right yet. But it would just pay you a little bit of interest. Everyone's flocking to want to come to us. 22 Marshal as well. But I can't afford. I can afford, actually. That's a lie. I can afford. I just don't want to afford. 94%. We take down this place, Flea Bottom, and it's game over. 13%. kind of want to finish it by slapping these guys down, but no, we'll sit here and siege the place. It's not a problem. And then once we've dealt with this, we'll replenish our levy and come and deal with this guy. Oh! Look at that! They're doing my dirty work for me! Oh, well, thank you so kindly, good sir. Oh, how beautiful! Oh, what a glorious day. Oh, we've done it! We've done it! Hang fire, hang fire! Woohoo! 100% war score! We are here! Well, would you believe it? We have done it. The council, Sir Walter Sixhill, trading the troops, replenishing them quickly. Of course, our tutor, the lead commander, Sir Kevin Rivers, together with our allies, have defeated the king. Oh boy. Let's have a look at this and enjoy it. Lord Paramount Oliver, this is our father's memory here. Retaliation. It's called a retaliation war. I love it because it's a retaliation for all of the continual accrual of the Baratheon besmirchments that have happened through the history books. Constant meddling. My mentor is a bastard. There's no scandal involved here. We don't think that way, bastards. That's a very useful bastard. Maybe we shall make him. Maybe can you give him land? Where's my tutor? Assemble a mercenary company. Oh, bloody hell. I can't do it from here. He's a very loyal man. House Warmark. He's got his own house. Where's the bastard child? There's no bastard marks here. I don't know. Sabara's my sister, right? Okay, we've got a bit of cash. Let's get this all done and dusted, and then we have to take a check on what we're doing next. Plans anew. New council meeting. Yeah, Rivers is a bastard, yeah. Rivers, flowers, and all the rest of it. We just don't believe it, you know. Right, let's get this done. So, retaliation war. I come to you enforcing my demands. He will be imprisoned. We get 272 gold. I could have sworn blind it was like something ridiculous, like 700 or something. Did I dream that? I thought it was more than that. All Baratheons in King's Landing shall be taken prisoner. There's probably not many left. We gain 20 prestige. Is that it? From the war contribution. Fear? Minus 20 to fear. You don't think it was 700 initially? Maybe I dreamt it. But I could have sworn blind it was like a significant amount. I remember thinking that's a lot of money. If we win. We were supposed to get like all different lands. Tarth could have come across to us, for example. I feel like this is a very tame end to the war. And that's the king losing 20 fear. Oh, good. As it should be. He lost to a baby. It should be minus 50 fear, if you ask me. It was something like 60. Exactly. I'm sure we've been hard done by here. But anyway, enforce the demands regardless. None of Lord Paramount Arlan's holdings are occupied by Lord Mark. What? What? We have to deal with this. We have to retake the parchments back. Are you having a laugh? Flipping hellfire. Get back down to the parchments then. You're looking at wasting my time. Wrong war. Do you mean wrong war? No, it's the right war. Why can't we end just because there's a bloody war going on elsewhere? It seems silly to me, but anyway. Looks like we've got more warring to do. It is a very strange condition. He's not considering the proposal. We haven't even given him a proposal. The king's got 13,000 men still left alive right now. The king is running. I kind of feel like we should... Where's he going? He's going to Tarth. He'll be stuck on Tarth. Do you know what? I'm going to chase him to Tarth, kill this idiot, and then come back to Parchments. Maybe if we kill these guys, we'll get 100% war score. Maybe. Let's get rid of this guy. He gets a little bit of a bonus, but hey, we outnumber you quite significantly, so you can take your bonus. Let her rot for now, thank you. Can you see we're busy? Look, Tarth. More Tarthians are coming. Yeah, this should hopefully end this war instantaneously. This is all their troops. Ooh, now this is a bit more irksome because this is the nobles. 110 gold. Oh no. Tax-focused noble. Goes even further down towards the tax route. Oh no, it comes up. Tax-focused. No, it goes down. Pay him, we're about to win. Oh, increasing opinion too of the nobles is pretty decent. You know what? We've won the war. They've made their contributions to our war. I think it's actually only fair, to be honest with you. It is their duty. But you know what? My mother's kind, right? Yeah, my mother's kind. And she probably understands the value of their contributions. You know what? Give them gold. Give them gold. We're about to have an auspicious moment. It's just been delayed slightly by irksome wanderers and adventurers. 96%. Are you kidding me? I still have to deal with Parchments? It's like a homecoming. Oh, is our mother depressed? Oh, I didn't see that. Oh no. Well, I suppose you would be. Anyway, Sabara needs a focus, right? Let's give her duty. Give her a bit of duty focus. This Kellington place is causing mayhem. Who are these people anyway? They're in the war for the king, aren't they? Still can't offer peace? Nope. Oh! Still besieging that land. Maybe this will tick it over to 100%, maybe? No? Yes! Offer peace, enforce demands. You're dead. You're in my prison. King, offer peace, enforce demands. Here we go! That was my point. Before you arrived at the beginning of the session, Radix, that's the point that I made. That the war was nothing more than than like two families. I described it like two kids in a playground fighting. The only difference being is that thousands of people have suffered because of it. Go! Lord Paramount Oliver's retaliation against King Rogar of the Iron Throne has ended. Lord Paramount Arlen of the Stormlands has won! Read it and weep. Read it and weep. You scurvy dogs. Disband the men. Take it over for a second. The war has been won, our enemies' armies have been crushed, and the loyalist forces have been defeated. King Rogar Baratheon, one of your opponents, has been brought before you to hear your judgment. Leave him be. We can reprimand him and take a hostage. The king will like us for 5 years. I become less fearsome, and I might gain patience. Alternatively, we can judge his family justly. Now, if you look at my court, Lucas Meadows is an honest man. Sebastian, cruel man. Lord Treasurer Graydon, we still did a Maester and a Septon. What happened to Septon Arlen? What happened to you? He was the regent. He's a just. Who's the regent now? So Sebastian's the regent. Well, this is justly, so it's not unjustly, and we haven't gone through all of that shenanigans to just leave him be, have we? Clearly. The regent. I think it's between the regent and my mother. The regent's cruel, but is a genius, funnily enough. My mother's a genius too. She's kind. However, she's a genius and understands the value, A, of the fact that we have a very powerful pawn here to play with, and actually, if we're not gonna kill him, the very least we could do is probably ransom him and get a load of cash. Because how much is it to ransom? Oh, Jesus Christ, look at all this. Look at all this. Right, the cells are a bit overcrowded. 5 to a cell, please. 5 to a cell. Come on, cram in, will you? So, what's happening here? I can't breathe. Right, people of importance first. Rogar, how much? 385 gold! Ooh. That's a decision. To lop his head off or not to lop his head off? That is now the question. Right, the first thing we're going to do is ascertain that we should judge his family justly. Rogar Baratheon shall be brought before you to hear your judgment. Leave him be. No, you should judge him. There's my 700 gold. Indeed. I think there's nothing to be gained from killing him, other than one less Baratheon. But we don't gain anything, really. I mean, other than the fact that he hates our guts. The heir is going to be another Baratheon. He's going to hate our guts. There's a family feud. No matter who we put on the throne, they're going to hate us. The fact that we have ransomed him and kept him alive might work in our favour at some point. I doubt it. You never know. Hello, Ollie. Welcome. We're still alive. Not only are we still alive, you have just come, as we have literally 5 minutes ago just obtained victory. How many Baratheons are in our cells? Any Baratheon that's not the king is dying. Head off, lop off, both gone. This one is a very valuable Baratheon, and therefore I think we should ransom him. So we should judge fairly, but judge quickly. Release him, he's done nothing wrong, or throw him in the dungeon. That is my judgment. I shall throw you to the cells. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at that. The map goes back to normality. Oh, lovely. Right, so we've got a lot of tinkering to do here now because we have got a situation on our hands. So let's go take our time take our time here. My mother and the regent padding down to the cells. Let's take a look at... Oh, there's a very lot of people in here, isn't there? This is my depressed mother. Yeah. Right. We can ransom... There is one of the king's commanders who will command 25 gold. Yes. There's also the queen, the wife, the king's wife, who will command 10 gold. Oh, is that it? Yes. And then there is the king himself, who commands the ransom of 385 gold. Ah. Yeah. Yes, well... Dinner's ready. As I'm about to start releasing prisoners. So we can only release 3 of them. So we're going to... Can you see any of his artifacts? I don't think so. We don't seem to have been given an option to do anything. Send insult. Seize valuable artifact. Oh! Ooh! We can seize an artifact. Now, let me... I don't want to... I'm going to save it now because I've never done this before and I don't know what the game mechanic is. I'm just going to do a random save here. So, I don't know how many times you can do this. So, this is a game mechanic issue. So, I'm going to now tinker with this. I'm just going to go get me dinner. Then I'm going to come back up. And then we're going to take artifacts, take his cash, and then send him with his tail between his legs. Oh, happy days. Oh, oh. Okay, folks. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. We've got prisoners that we can abuse here. Right. King. Hello, Mr. King Rogar. How are you doing? No crown on his head. Hair all dishevelled. You know, in a simple tunic. All dirty. Don't look so regal there, do you? Right. Now, before you are released... Because we will let you go, you know, despite the fact that many people out there would see you dead. No. However, there's a condition or two to your release. Condition number 1, your stuff. I think you need to be relieved of it, actually. So we'll take the most expensive first, or the one that we want the most first, just in case we can only take 1. So, we've got ingredients. We don't want ingredients. What do we want flipping ingredients for? So how do we take? How do we actually physically take? Seize a valuable artifact. Oh, there we go. Okay. I saw a ship. So we've got the skull of Maraxi. I don't want to see anything about these write-ups in case it spoils the House of the Dragon stuff. It shouldn't do, because... There, look, it's saying died in battle and stuff, so that's I don't want to see that. So we've got skulls. I'll go back to the kidneys, because a lot of these dragons are still alive in the series. So if we click on them, we're going to see how they died. That's spoiler, isn't it? So we can take dragon skulls. We can take Aegon the Force crown, We can take some crowns. The Storm Crown. The ancient crown of the Durandan Storm Kings. Now that could be a good one to take, given who we are. Give me 1 second, I've got something stuck in my throat. Okay, so for God's sake, because I'm pressing shortcut key. Right, so a Storm Crown. That's definitely top of the list so far. Crowns of Rocks, Crowns of Winters. These are all different crowns from the old kings of old, aren't they? Ingredients. This is a well-crafted sword. That's quality 1. Rubbish. We've got Warden. A decent piece of armour, but again, no significance. A flagship built for the Baratheon fleet by King Stefan II. That would be a massive slight to the family, taking their own ship. Oh, I don't need to wear it just yet. It's sentimental and historical significance. So out of all of these things, the dragon skulls would be cool for decorative purposes, and the ship would be pretty cool too. But for purposes of history, the Storm Crown is the perfect thing to take. So if you can only take one, we're taking that. If you can take them all, I'm taking them all. We're just going to be greedy. Screw it, you know. Seize valuable artifact. Storm Crown. King Rogar's opinion. Minus 50. Stole my sword. Stole my crown. Oh! Storm Crown was stolen. Or have an ancestral claim, or as an heirloom of my realm. Well, it should be an heirloom of my realm. I can't take anything. Is that what you're trying to tell me, game? I can't take a damn thing. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, that's rubbish. That's rubbish. Oh, damn it. Blastation. Never mind. Right. Intrigue. Intrigue. Ransom. Where's the ransom all button gone? Oh, it's there. 420 gold for ransoming these 3 people. Which means that we are going to ransom. The only 2 Baratheons in our cells are the 2 that we're releasing, actually. Oh, we're not taking his head. We're taking his coins. I mean, yeah, there's no real benefit to killing him. I think actually if we were to execute him, it's probably tyrannical anyway. Yeah, it's tyrannical. The council wouldn't approve of it. Can't you humiliate him a bit first? Stick him in the oubliette for a little bit. Make him go mad. We could stick him in the oubliette for a couple of years, and he'll probably turn into a lunatic. Actually, having a lunatic king is probably not a good idea. No, let's not do any of this. We want the money, so we are going to ransom him and his wife and one of his vassals. And we shall have to then figure out what we're going to do with the rest. This guy is getting executed. Why is this tyrannical? He rose up against me. It's because I'm going against the council. Ah, so we could execute him because we have a reason to, but the council are not happy with that option. That's another interesting fact. Right, fine. Okay, ransom. Ransom, ransom, ransom. We'll take our coins. I mean, putting them in house arrest is not going to actually do anything because they're getting released anyway, right? So we might as well continue to show our kind side. Yeah, you can have house arrest, it's fine. You're going out anyway. You can stay where you are, you pal. What happened? Did we not get... Did they refuse the ransom? Is that what you just said? They refused the ransom? Is that... Did I get that right? Or the king's ransom hasn't been heard yet? Where's the king's ransom? Stop bothering me! Did the king refuse to pay his own ransom? Give me my money! Now! Hey! It's like winning the medieval lottery. 750 coins. We went from poverty to rich. Right. So, excuse me. Summerhall's going to cost 1,000 gold, if you remember, to actually colonise, and that was one of our medium-term plans, and we're as close now as we ever have been. So this has got to be our next plan, next on our agenda. But let's take a quick look, because I'm going to end the session pretty much here. My dinner's here, I might as well eat. I know it's only 9:15, but we've achieved a significant thing. So we'll get everything set up now, ready for the next stream, and I'm free on Wednesday. We can then continue on with hopefully bringing our child up and ensuring that he's as good as he can be. He's not doing too badly. Why? Oh, so Kevin is now lost. Doesn't look quite as frightening, does he, without his helmet on, does he? Look at him. He looks much more menacing with that great helmet that he had on his head. So, here we are. We are Lord Paramount Arlen of the Stormlands. The king is back on his throne. 71,000 men, but he's obviously very much like licking his wounds right now and probably plotting his revenge as we speak. Whereas we've got 12,000 men. We could have up to 16,000, 17,000 if we continue to save up. So, next plan of action for the next session. We need alliances. If the king gets frisky, we've got not anybody to rely upon. I'm free. My sister's free. That's at least 2 alliances there. So perhaps we might want to go back to Casterly Rock. He's only got 16,000 men at the moment. That war decimated him. 18,000. Don't forget that we could... Oh no, a new paramount is come into play. Christopher's died. Poor health. So, oh, she's got Grey Plague. She's got something wrong with her, but it's, yeah, Grey Plague, yeah. Oh dear. Ugh, maybe not go anywhere near that family right now. So, yeah, let's, we need to figure out who we're going to be allying with. 10,000. I'd say the Westerlands is always a good bet. Dawn, we're getting on well with pretty well with Tarthy. He's proved to be quite useful. I think Tarth and Westerlands, we can't clearly ally with this clown because he's a Baratheon. Don't forget we've got Lucas Meadows available, and Lucas Meadows can be put on the Reach. You know what I mean? So a next plan, in addition to Summerhall, might be putting a Meadows on the Reach rather than a Baratheon, and that gets rid of an entire Baratheon situation here. Would be a massive slap in their face, together with the Westerlands maybe. If we get the Westerlands and Dawn on side, and us, between the three of us, take down the Reach, put Meadows on there, bingo bango, the Baratheons are slapped in the face again. That'll be interesting. So that's to have a look into. So all these little things. So we got Summerhall, we got the Reach going on here. We'll leave the king alone for a little while, for the time being. So yeah, between me and look, you know, if I was to betroth myself to her, why can't I? It's not letting me do it. Why is it greyed out? There's no options here that aren't ticked. I should be able to do this. Oh, I need to come out of hiding. Hang on. Let's just sort a couple of things out. So, weak claims can be pressed. We know about those. Right. So decisions. Hang on. Let's go through the okay, let's go through the screens. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. So we are age 3, and we are coming along nicely, being tutored by who we need to be tutored by, and our vassal opinions still not great. We're working on them. We're doing our best. Court opinions a little bit better, still not marvellous. So yeah, we're going to be looking for an alliance in the next session. Dawn, we can marry that girl. We need a boy for the Westerland side. You got any sons? Yeah, look at that, Lord Walder. Yeah, look. Yeah. Where's my little cherub daughter, sister? Sure, we can find. We'll have to sort it out, but there's potential there for both, I think. Right, it might do. We might all have to come out of hiding. I think it is, because she's in hiding, so we can't see her. So we have to come out of hiding. So we got two there. We've got Westerlands, the boy, and we've got the girl here. So that should be doable. Right, laws we can't do anything with at the moment. Right, military. Nope. We'll do the council jobs off camera. I'll do that there. Right, so we've got prisoners to deal with. I have to just execute everybody here. I'll have to figure out who they are and why they're in prison, but basically, maybe exiling could be a thing. Who are all these people? Jarrah, Buttress, Arston. What have they all done? I don't know, but we'll have to deal with them. Probably banish most of them if we can't get rid of them any other way. Right, important decisions. So, call court out of hiding. Definitely. We don't need to be in hiding anymore. Send for a maester from the Citadel. 20 gold? We need one. Let's send one anyway if we wait long enough, to be fair, but we might as well get things off to a positive start now that we've done. And command the household guard. Command the household guard to improve my levies. We are drill the soldiers because they've been in war and now we need to replenish those suckers. So let's get that done. So that's our important decisions sorted. Prisoners we'll deal with. Oh no, this is righteous imprisonment. So I'll have a look at the state of the vassals and the makeup of the Stormlands as well before the next session. Vassal levies are now done. We can banish people, all of them, to the Night's Watch. Oh, there we go. Oh, I lose 15 gold for doing it? No, forget that. I'm paying to send them. Oh, I can seize gold if I exile people. 9 gold, 0.4 gold, 5.4 gold. I might can I? Oh, I can't banish Cameron to the Night's Watch. Right, okay. So I'm probably going to exile them all and just take their gold. I don't know who they are. I don't care who they are. We're going to take a few more dregs of gold out of this situation. Threats. We've got these adventurer threats. Mark is in our cells, so he's just going to sit. We're going to probably throw him in the oubliette. We can't execute him because the people don't like it, as in the council. Oh, and again, tyrannical because the council aren't happy with it. This council is very boring, isn't it? I mean, we're kind. I mean, our brother's kind, I suppose, as well. But we'll just have to let him rot in the cells. He can't raise an army from in there, can he? But we'll see. We'll keep an eye on these. Maester and an advisor. We've got to fill the advisory slot as well as the Maester slot, so we'll get that done too. Special minor titles, we need to put a commander in there. And upgrade holding, no, I don't think so. We've got better things to spend our money on, haven't we? So yeah, there's a little bit of tinkering to do, but we can get that all done before the next session, and I'll take copious notes and keep you posted. So military, intrigues, factions, this Gladden faction. See what we can do about this. Good old Uncle Gladden needs bringing down a couple of pegs, if you ask me. Right, so the last thing then was just to have a quick double check of this situation before we end. Betrothal. Ooh, matrilineal would be preferred. Just to get the alliance. We don't have to follow through with the marriage, do we? Now, mother is deceitful. It's worth considering. It's worth considering just for the alliance. And then to break the betrothal down the line. Needs must. So there's that situation, so we'll see with that. And what about this situation? My sister? My half-sister? Ooh, non-matrilineal. That would get a non-aggression pact. So I think we could get an alliance with both the Westerlands and Dawn. Dawn would have to require a little bit of treachery and down the line maybe, but nonetheless. So yeah, between the three of us, does he have any allies? No. So he's got 27,000. We'll have about 16,000. He'll soon get us 30-odd thousand before he's even replenished, and about 12. With a bit more to come. So between the three of us, we should be able to deal with him. The only issue that we're going to have, of course, is breach of the King's peace. That old chestnut, you know. There you go, look, where is it? Claim High Garden for Mr. Meadows. How tempting will it be? So yeah, there we go, folks. I'm going to end the session right here, so I'll get a lot of that kind of low-level stuff done. We'll go through it in the next session so that we can kick off on Wednesday, putting our plans into motion. But yeah, the plan, I think, as far as I can see, is secure our alliances again, get some money saved up for Summer Hall, make sure that our realm is stable, so if we need to root out anything or deal with anything, then we can do that. And then we've got a prime candidate to put on the Reach. Now, the only issue with Meadows is he's pretty old, if I remember. He's 54, so he can't really take too long, but he's been a loyal servant. He's been cast on for a long time to my father and to me now as a little baby, of course. But you know, a nice little reward for him to give him his own Lord Paramountcy. Just a little gift. Bloody hell, it'd be like all his Christmases have come at once, wouldn't it? So yeah, we are age 3. We've been in control since age 0. So you know, let's see if we can take ourselves to a nice ripe old age of 65, 70. Could be the longest reign ever of any of my CK2 characters. Of course, it's not going to happen, is it? We'll end up probably dying before we've got to the age of 16, knowing our luck. But anyway, next session, lots to look forward to. Medium-term plans to act out. Whew, but the ultimate outcome of the entire session is we're alive, we have beaten the king, and we have sent him packing with his tail between his legs. And we're rich. Almost feel like we should hold a tournament to celebrate as well. But we'll see. Anyway, go forth, enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll put the game save up for you guys as well. I will do that, Nagisa, thanks for reminding me. And next session should be Wednesday. The only time, if it's going to be curtailed, it might be because of football. But football's at 8 o'clock on a Wednesday, so I could even do a pre-football stream of this anyway. So there's probably going to be a pre-football stream of Deus Ex tomorrow, because football's at 7, half 7, so I've got a bit of time tomorrow as well. So yeah, a couple more streams coming your way tomorrow and Wednesday too. So lots to look forward to. But yes, I'm going to go in and enjoy my dinner with a smile on my face, because this could have gone horribly wrong today. So it didn't. Thanks for watching. Thanks for helping out. And yeah, until next time, long may the Tocklers prosper. See you soon.